Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with you through. Cherry tree, oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here, yeah. You keep me where the grip from it is, always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so ripe, sweet treat.
Just about set to go. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right. Ready to get underway. Here's the left fielder, Hank Thompson. And that is out of play. Slapped foul. Now he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Cool Papa Bell digging in now. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting first, the designated hitter,
Anthony Santander at the plate. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. And saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Smith over to first in time. Play is made, 2 out. Here's Corey Seager, and Cleveland on top 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Edmonds on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here at Busch Stadium, and on the mound today, Hunter Brown.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now up for St. Louis, Preston Wilson. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And now the count is even. And he hits a ground ball right side. Betts whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And up next for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Wilson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Betts there for the out. Runner scores from third. So digging in, Jim Edmonds.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Just missed. Edmonds goes 6'1", 210 pounds, usually in center field, but today starting in left. Thompson racing after it, brings it in, and that's the third out. Back here in St. Louis, top of the second. Here's Martin Digo stepping into the box. Gallen back to work. That one missed. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Tied up here in the early going. In the dirt. That's to third. On to first, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. High fly ball, shallow right field. Meisner puts it away, and there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Hank Thompson steps into the box. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Edmonds makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Santander in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Squirts away a little bit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Edmonds on the move, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. Popped in the air, left side. And there's 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Wilson. And that is that. And we're back. And now Colt Keith. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Hauls it in, 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Ted Simmons. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
The center fielder, number 44, Preston.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Just missed. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that squirts through. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And the inning is over. Back here at Busch Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. So now it's Corey Seager. Slides, but it gets by him. The throw in.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Seager aboard here at first with nobody out. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Hit in the air out to center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
In the air, left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Jordan Westburg digs in for the Guardians. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swung on, belted. This one looks like trouble. One runs in. Digo headed for the plate. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jim Edmonds. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. And boom goes the dynamite. And we're all square. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Josh Naylor. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Always exciting to see a leadoff up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. And that one is lifted in the air. Junior sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Marte at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Boom goes the dynamite. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 3-2. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Key stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Ball one there. In the dirt, but kept close. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ted Simmons. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. There's the strike. And a foul ball. Out to center. Griffey gets under it. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, here's the left fielder, Hank Thompson. Gallen back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one way inside. Late swing, foul to the left. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So up next, Cool Papa Bell. He is singled and he is flied to left. Line drive, that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
In the air, right field. Donovan under it. makes the catch, and there's one gone. So in now for Cleveland, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball one, no
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Seager stands in now. 1 for 2. Right side, hard hit. Marte throws to first in time. And Seager is set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball. Seager. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And now Brendan Donovan. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Griffey gets under it. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Ozzie Smith. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Out there to center. Squeezes it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in St. Louis, top 6. Stepping up for the Guardians, Martin Digo. And that one fouled off. Chopped out in front of the plate. Marte. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play. And now it's Mookie Betts. On the ground, Smith. And Betts is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Jim Edmonds. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Josh Naylor.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
The count.
Just
Nope,
missed. That one hammered center field. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that misses. And that is ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Busch Stadium, top of inning number 7. So in now for Cleveland, Jordan Westburg. Ground ball nailer. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Thompson to hit now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one lifted in the air center field. Wilson moving under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Cool Papa Bell digs in for the Guardians.
First baseman, number 9, Cool Papa Bell.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
Runner on the go. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here in St. Louis, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Yasmani Grandal. Fought off foul. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2. Now up for St. Louis, Colt Keith. Smoked on the ground to second in plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Junior pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Gathered in by Seager, throw to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one is lifted in the air. Wilson puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. 1 out, runner at second. Martin Digo digging in now. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander. David Robertson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Meisner in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one misses, and that's ball two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Center field. Smith sizing this one up. And there's two down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And that is out of play. Big spot. Two out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the count 1-2. Into the outfield, base hit. Here comes the throw. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And the first offering is not close. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. And that's outside. Full count now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Brings it in. And there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. In the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. Corrals it. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. And he swings through that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Thompson makes the play. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Hank Thompson digging in now. Righty reliever out of the pen, Kyle Leahy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hard liner. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy.
Runner takes off.
1-0.
In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's got it, and there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in for the Guardians.
Ball one, no
in the
strike.
dirt. And the runner holds. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-4. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Corey Seager. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the ninth. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering way off the plate.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right side, Jimenez. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Marte. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Ripped, but it curls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Digging in, Colt Keith. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turn to him when they...
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of